And now for a look at stories making headlines around the world, and we start with U.S. airstrikes on pro-Syrian government forces. Thursday's bombing has angered Damascus, but Washington says it was in self-defense. For more on this and other news, we turn to our Ro Aram at the News Center. Aram, this is yet another rare attack on pro-Syrian fighters. What else is being said from both sides?
Well, Semin, Syrian state media says the U.S. strikes killed and wounded dozens of tribal fighters, calling it a new effort to, quote, support terrorism. It also accused the U.S. of carrying out a brutal massacre and also committing war crimes. The country's foreign ministry said it had written to the UN Security Council to urge for global condemnation. However, the United States-led coalition says it was acting in self-defense, citing a major attack on its allied Kurdish and Arab forces. The bombing occurred in the middle Euphrates Valley in the eastern province of Deir al-Zur. The eastern side of the valley, home to an oil field, is controlled by US-backed forces, and Syrian government forces are based in the west. Russia, the main ally of Syrian President Bashar Assad, also denounced the attack. Moscow's defense ministry said the US was more interested in seizing Syrian economic assets rather than driving out the Islamic State group from its last major stronghold. Thursday's conflict is just the latest in a series of deadly attacks in Syria between rival forces that have led to civilian casualties. Now that the common goal of clearing out IS militants from Syria is almost realized, Damascus and its allies have repeatedly threatened war against US troops if they don't leave the country. But the Trump administration says they will be staying put until there is a peace settlement to the wider war that includes the transition away from the rule of President Assad.